Donald Trump's return to the White House stands as one of the most turbulent and unprecedented journeys in the US political history. Defined by relentless series of legal battles, public defiance, and a strong connection with his base, Trump's path back to power reshaped the political landscape and polarized public opinion like never before. From criminal convictions and accusations of election interference to significant court victories, Trump leveraged each challenge as part of his narrative, casting himself as a resilient fighter against what he portrayed as systemic bias. In 2023, Trump faced criminal charges for allegedly paying hush money to adult film star Stormy Daniels during his 2016 campaign. This unprecedented case culminated on the 30th of May this year when a New York jury convicted him, marking the first time a former US president was found guilty of criminal charges. Trump continued to deny the allegations, framing the case as politically motivated, yet it triggered a media storm that bolstered his public support base, positioning him as a controversial but resilient figure. The US Supreme Court weighed in on the 1st of July, ruling that Trump was largely immune from criminal prosecution for actions taken during his presidential term. This decision set a legal precedent, shielding him from several charges and casting doubt on the legitimacy of existing cases against him, including election interference allegations. His supporters rallied around this victory, which they viewed as proof of Trump's unjust targeting by opponents. Meanwhile, Special Counsel Jack Smith filed charges on the 1st of August last year, accusing Trump of conspiring to defraud the United States by attempting to overturn the 2020 election results. Trump, however, dismissed these charges as an effort to derail his 2024 campaign. Throughout the hearings, his legal team challenged the prosecution's arguments, portraying Trump as a victim of an unprecedented witch hunt. Again, on the 14th of August last year, Trump was indicted by a Georgia grand jury, accusing him of trying to reverse his 2020 election defeat in the state. As his legal team fought to dismiss the case, public opinion polarized. To Trump's base, these cases symbolized his fight against systemic opposition, while opponents saw them as evidence of unlawful efforts to retain power. The Republican presidential nominee, his family and business entities faced civil charges in New York for inflating the value of his assets over a decade to secure favorable financial terms. In February 2024, George Arthur Engoron ordered Trump to pay $354.9 million in penalties, barring him from holding New York corporate positions for 3 years. However, in March 2024, Trump's legal team successfully delayed the enforcement of this ruling, weakening the immediate financial impact on his business. Judge Alan Cannon dismissed the federal case, accusing Trump of unlawfully retaining classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. This dismissal, announced on the 15th of July this year, underscored Trump's claim that he was being prosecuted by a biased judicial system. This victory proved pivotal for his campaign as it portrayed him as a victor over alleged judicial overreach, fueling his supporters' determination. Speaking of presidential run, Trump launched his campaign for the 2024 election on the 15th of November 2022 with a call to make America great and glorious again, also known as the MAGA campaign. His base of loyal supporters quickly rallied behind his message, especially after his legal battles framed him as a resilient leader battling opposition forces. His legal troubles seemed to galvanize his core followers, who viewed him as a figure fighting against a biased political system. In response to ongoing trials, he frequently appeared in court and spoke to the press, decrying the charges as politically motivated. His defiance before the New York court in November last year and subsequent courtroom testimony won admiration from supporters who saw his perseverance as a testament to his resolve. His statements about being gagged from speaking the truth amplified his image as a freedom of speech advocate. With the presidential election approaching, Trump capitalized on each legal victory, presenting them as vindication. His persistence in the face of legal and political adversity bolstered his image, transforming him from a former president under fire to a symbol of resistance. As a result, he garnered support from both new and returning voters who viewed his trials as emblematic of a broader struggle. His ongoing support base and legal momentum paved his way back to the White House. By positioning himself as a defender against perceived institutional overreach, he succeeded in mobilizing enough of the electorate to clinch victory. His return to presidency represented a unique chapter in the US history where legal controversies both challenged and solidified his political trajectory, ultimately redefining American politics.